Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the historic Tomato Bowl for tonight's district matchup between the Palestine Westwood Panthers and your number 8 ranked Jacksonville Fightin' Indians. I'm Ryan Travis, class of 2014, joining you tonight with the play-by-play. Let's take a look at the last time these two met earlier this year. Tonight Jacksonville is looking to extend their fantastic district record with another win over the Westwood Panthers. The last time these two teams met was on January 31st, where Jacksonville struck early on goals from Dylan Roberts and Chris Cardenas in the 2nd and 6th minutes, which ended up being the only goals on the night as the game reached full time with a score of 2-0. Let's take a look at tonight's matchup between Westwood and Jacksonville. Westwood comes into tonight's game with a record of 3-12-2 and 1-7 in district. The Panthers score 1.3 goals per game and allow 2.6. Westwood is currently on a 2-game losing streak and most recently fell to the Crockett Bulldogs 2-0 last Friday. Jacksonville comes into tonight's game with a red-hot record of 13-3-2 and are now 7-1 in district after falling to the number 1 ranked Palestine Wildcats on the road last Tuesday 3-0. The Indians score 4.5 goals per game and allow 1.4 goals per game. Jacksonville is coming off a big win last Friday against the Madisonville Mustangs, where the Indians defeated the Mustangs 4-2 and are looking to get back on a win streak here tonight against the Panthers. Now taking a look at the district standings, the Indians sit in 2nd place in 4A Region 2 District 16 behind a still undefeated Palestine team, which is boasting a record of 20-0-1 on the season. Jacksonville looks to continue their winning ways tonight and over the next 2 weeks, where they will have the opportunity to face the Wildcats once again in what will hopefully be a shot at the district title at home on senior night. To do so, the Indians are going to need to take care of business tonight against a 1-7 Westwood team that has struggled to find the win column. Look for Jacksonville to take control of this game early on defense and create chances down the sidelines from Dylan Roberts and Yair Balderas, who will look to link up with Jacob Gonzalez and Carol Cardenas up top tonight. Now let's take a look at tonight's Jacksonville starting lineup. Jacksonville is running a 4-4-2 that we've become accustomed to this season, which a little different lineup tonight. Features Jacob Gonzalez and Carol Cardenas up top, Gabino Galvan, Chris Cardenas, Jonathan Frias, and Nathan Ramirez in the midfield, and Dylan Roberts, Juan Cedillo, Zach Zimmerhansel, and Yair Balderas in defense. And tonight in goal for the Indians, we have Gustavo Arellano. The Indians and the Panthers captains are now going to meet at midfield, and in just a moment, we will have the national anthem and the lineups for both teams tonight from PA announcer Mr. Ricketts. Jonathan Frias and Dylan Roberts, tonight's captains for the Indians. Jacksonville looking to take control of this game early. As I talked to head coach Rudy Jaramillo a few minutes before
Ladies
the game
and gentlemen,
tonight.
welcome to the historic downtown Tomato Bowl. for tonight's varsity soccer matchup between the visitors from Palestine Westwood and your Jacksonville Indians. First, for introductions of our visitors, number 2, Nathan Conaway. Number 3, Jose Ramon. Number 4, Jonathan Trejo. Number 5, Cameron Corwell. Number 6, Dylan Chavez. Number 7, Julio Hernandez. Number 9, Alex Alvazares. Number 10, Isaiah Zavala. Number 11, Kenneth Webb. Number 12, Jonathan Alvazares. Number 13, Jonathan Rosas. Number 14, Rodolfo Serralde. Number 16, Diego Ferratiz. Number 18, Nick Gonzalez. Number 19, Dylan Hickman. Number 20, Jade Mendez. Number 21, Aiden Mendez. Number 22, Alexander Coronel. 24, Corin Smith. Number 26, Ethan Smith. And number 33, Marcos Gonzalez. Palestine Westwood is coached by Matthew Smith. And now for the hometown Indian introductions. Number 1, Sebastian Juarez. Number 2, Jose Escareno. Number 3, Christian Juarez. Number 4, Jordan Cabrera. Number 5, Daniel Leon. Number 6, Roberto Munoz. Number 7, Armando Lara. Number 8, Rolando Munoz. Number 10, Chris Cardenas. Number 11, Jonathan Frias. And number 12, Dylan Roberts. Number 13, Yair Balderas. Number 14, Zach Zimmerhansel. Number 16, Jacob Gonzalez. Number 17, Nathan Ramirez. Number 18, Edgar Moriera. Number 19, Ethan Nava. Number 20, Cole Killingsworth. Number 21, Johan Rangel. Number 22, Juan Cedillo. Number 23, Carol Cardenas. Number 24, Gabino Galvan. Number 97, Jose Meza. And number 98, Gustavo Ariano. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Gentlemen, remove your caps for the playing of the national anthem.
Once again tonight, going to have a bit of a different starting lineup from what we've seen in the past several games for the Indians. Up top, we have Jacob Gonzalez and Carol Cardenas, Gabino Galvan, Chris Cardenas, Jonathan Frias, and Nathan Ramirez in midfield tonight for the Tribe. Dylan Roberts, Juan Cedillo, Zach Zimmerhansel, and Yair Balderas in defense, and Gustavo Arellano in goal tonight for the Indians. A bit of a different look from what we've seen. And as I was saying just a moment ago before that we had the national anthem and the announcing of the teams, I had a moment tonight before the game to speak to head coach Rudy Jaramillo, and he said that last time Jacksonville scored early in that game, and Westwood then basically parked the bus and had 10 or 11 guys in defense, basically inside the 18-yard box, and just kind of shut down Jacksonville's attack. So a bit of a different look here tonight, as I believe that is most likely going to be expected to happen once again. So a bit of a different look, and maybe some more opportunities here tonight for Jacob Gonzalez and Carol Cardenas in the box, as I think Jacksonville is looking to continue their normal game plan, which features Dylan Roberts and Yair Balderas down the sidelines and getting crosses into the box, and I would expect that we will see more of that here tonight. Looks like Jacksonville is going to start with the ball first, as we have Jacob Gonzalez set to kick this one off for the Indians. Gonzalez finds Chris Cardenas. Jacksonville looking to find some room here and spread out the field early. This ball makes its way over to Balderas. Now back to Zimmerhansel, who finds Jonathan Frias. Balderas looking to go up the sideline. Pressure, good pressure there from Westwood, and this will set it back to Zimmerhansel in defense. Cedillo now with the ball for the Indians, looking for a long ball forward, finds Dylan Roberts. That one hard off the shin of Roberts, and Westwood takes over, but Dylan Roberts gets back possession. That ball plays across to Zimmerhansel, who finds Balderas with lots of room down the left side. Long ball forward looking for Carol Cardenas. That ball a little out of reach for Carol Cardenas. And I believe Cameron Carwell over there in defense going to play that one out for the Panthers. Jacob Gonzalez gets the ball off the throw-in, looking for Chris Cardenas, who loses it in the midfield. Jacksonville able to win it back, though. Gabino Galvan finds Chris Cardenas inside to Jonathan Frias, who looks across the field for Dylan Roberts. Roberts looking inside, trying to find Gonzalez. That one a little away from Jacob Gonzalez. And Westwood gets possession and is in attack. Jonathan Trejo with the ball, finding Jacob Gonzalez. Good breakup there by Gonzalez up top. Frias trying to find some room down this left side. Has Balderas making a run, but cuts it back inside to Gabino Galvan. Galvan looking across for Cedillo. Jacksonville looking to find some space. Westwood so far playing well defensively. That ball going to go off the Westwood defender. I believe that is Diego Ferratiz. Dylan Roberts set to throw the ball in for Jacksonville. A long ball over the top, over the head of Gonzalez, finds Ferratiz. Nathan Ramirez collects in the midfield. Galvan looking for Frias. Frias trying to find some room, has Balderas down the left side, finds him. This ball played in by Balderas. Jacob Gonzalez finds it on the back post, but off the top of his head and out of bounds. That will set up a Westwood goal kick. Good idea there. That ball played in from distance from Balderas. Really high, kind of looping ball over the top. And Jacob Gonzalez doing a really great job of getting ahead on it inside the 18. Unable to connect on that one, but another good opportunity here for Jacksonville early in this game. Long ball played forward from Balderas. That one going to be collected by the keeper. Jacksonville wins the ball back in the midfield. Carol Cardenas finds Nathan Ramirez, gets it off to Chris Cardenas, looking for Roberts up the right side. That ball broken up by Jose Roman, excuse me. Jacob Gonzalez with the ball, finds Ramirez, looking forward for Roberts. Roberts gets this ball inside. That one finds the foot of Jacob Gonzalez. Good shot from Gonzalez. Tries to win it back. That goes off his head to a Westwood defender. Good defense in the midfield from Chris Cardenas. This ball finds Gonzalez. Good move from Jacob Gonzalez. Good shot. That one off the hands of the keeper. Finds the back of the net. So Jacksonville in the 4th minute finds the net early on a great move and a great strike from Jacob Gonzalez.
Indian goal by number 16, Jacob Gonzalez.
Westwood going to get this one back under play. That finds Cameron Carwell, who plays it over to the right side of the field. Good breakup from Carol Cardenas. Jacob Gonzalez now looking across for Nathan Ramirez. Ramirez with the ball for Jacksonville. Looks for Frias down the left side. Jonathan Frias looking to get across in here. Good move from him. Finds Chris Cardenas. Cardenas whips that one in. That finds brother Carol Cardenas, but unable to get it. Get a shot off. Frias driving down the baseline, or the in-line, the touch line. That shot from Nathan Ramirez goes wide. Jacksonville with lots of pressure here early. Has found the net off a strike from Jacob Gonzalez just a moment ago. Looking to make that 2 here quickly. This ball played over to the far side of the field. Yair Balderas wins it back, but going to be called for the foul. Looked like good defense there from Yair Balderas, but maybe they're going to call it out of bounds. Looks like they're going to call that one out of bounds. Westwood gets the throw in. Now gets it back in defense. Westwood with some room here, trying to find good 1-2 pass there, trying to find some space in this Jacksonville defense, which has been very solid all year long. Jonathan Frias looking to find some space, gets it inside to Galvan, who gives it back to Jonathan Frias. Frias now looking over to Cedillo. Jacksonville looking to flip the side of the field. Long ball played forward from Cedillo over the head of Dylan Roberts, goes out of bounds. That will set up a Westwood throw. Jose Roman looks like set to throw this one in for the Panthers. Long throw from Roman goes over the head of Jonathan Trejo. And foul going to be called there, it looks like on Trejo. That will set up Dylan Roberts with a free kick inside Jacksonville's territory. Juan Cedillo going to step up and take this one. Long ball played forward, out of reach of really any of the Indians. Carol Cardenas coming in late, trying to get there. Unable to do so, goes out of bounds. It'll set up a Westwood goal kick. Long ball played over to this side. Good trap from Nathan Ramirez. Gets quickly up the field, trying to find Gonzalez. That one broken up by Westwood in defense. The Panthers trying to find some room here against this Jacksonville defense, which has been very hard to do. And that one's going to go out of bounds off of Westwood. Jacksonville takes over. Jacob Gonzalez, good move there. Looking for Frias. Jonathan Frias wins back possession over on the far side of the field. Finds Gabino Galvan. Galvan now looking to find some room. Finds Cedillo with lots of space. Ball played inside to Ramirez, over to Chris Cardenas. Galvan wins that one back for Jacksonville. Cardenas finds Carol Cardenas. Frias with lots of room, tries to get a ball in. That one out of reach of Carol Cardenas and cleared away by the keeper. Bino Galvan winning back the ball for Jacksonville. Looking to reset in defense. Cedillo looking for this long ball up to Roberts. Good header from Roberts inside, finds Jacob Gonzalez. Gonzalez with a good touch there over the head of the Westwood player. Not entirely sure what the call was there. Maybe a handball as that ball went to the sky. It's kind of in a weird position, though, in the middle of the field. So either way, Westwood gets a free kick. I believe that was Trejo sending that one forward for the Panthers. Westwood trying to find some room, some more good defensive play. Chris Cardenas on defense there for Jacksonville, and that shot from distance going to be collected by Ariano in goal. Zimmer Hansel trying to find some space here on the far side of the field. Kind of bunched up right now over on that side of the field. Long ball going to be played forward by Frias, looking for Jacob Gonzalez, who runs on. Looks like he's on sides and puts that one past the keeper. A great run and a great finish once again by Jacob Gonzalez.
Goal by number 16, Jacob Gonzalez.
That'll be his second of the game. And a big start here as Jacksonville has now taken a 2-0 lead. Just under 10 minutes played here tonight from the historic Tomato Bowl. And two quick goals from Jacob Gonzalez put the Indians in a good place here early. We'll see what Westwood decides to do. This was a similar situation to the last time that these two met, where they then put all 11 guys inside the 18 and did not let Jacksonville score again. Good break up there from Galvan. Going to find Frias, looking for Cardenas. Hands that one off to Ramirez. Long ball played across the middle. Finds Jonathan Frias. That ball intended for Balderas, broken up, but Carol Cardenas going to get this one back for the Indians. Looking for Balderas down the side. That one going to go out off of Yair Balderas. It looks like that'll set up a Westwood goal kick. Westwood wins this one back. Good defense from Nathan Ramirez. Dylan Roberts with a good 1-2 from Chris Cardenas. Now trying to find some space up the right side. Gets away from his defender inside the 18. Tries to play the cross. That one going to be played out of bounds by the Westwood defender. Good defense there from Westwood, getting that ball out for a corner, but that will set up a Jacksonville corner. Chris Cardenas going to play this one in for the Indians. Ball played in from Cardenas. Lots of numbers in the box at the moment for Westwood. This one going to be played forward, intended for Jonathan Trejo. It's going to go out of bounds. Dylan Roberts going to throw this one in. Long throw in, looking for Jacob Gonzalez. Looks like he's tripped up. And that will set up a free kick just outside the 18-yard box, deep in Westwood territory. Good opportunity here for the left-footed Chris Cardenas to get a shot off. Cardenas does go for the shot. That one off the wall, and then a good effort from Juan Cedillo from the top of the 18 with a bicycle kick. That one goes out of bounds. Westwood will get a goal kick as they have kept the Indians out of the goal for the time being. Jose Roman plays this one forward for Westwood. This one goes off the head of Chris Cardenas, but Cardenas going to be called for the foul. Isaiah Zavala plays that one forward for Westwood. Long ball played across by Aiden Mendez. Jacksonville's going to win that one back in defense. Good defense from Balderas. Dangerous ball there from Balderas back to Zimmerhansel. But Zimmerhansel going to play that one out. Westwood will get a throw. Good defense there from Galvan. And now Jacksonville on attack once again. That ball gets a little away from Carol Cardenas. Good defense there from Chris Cardenas, able to break that one up, but Westwood headed back the other way once again. That ball just behind the outside midfielder for Westwood. And that ball going to go out of bounds. Jacksonville looks to make some subs now. It looks like Armando Lara, Sebastian Juarez, Roberto Munoz, and Ethan Nava come into the game for the Indians. Galvan going to win that one back, gets it to Zimmerhansel, who finds Balderas on the touchline. Chris Cardenas finding Balderas. Jacksonville trying to find some room. Westwood really bunched up on that side of the field. Roberto Munoz finds Armando Lara, who plays a long ball forward for Sebastian Juarez. Juarez trying to get there, does win the ball back. Finds Nava, who's looking inside for Juarez. That one broken up by Westwood. Trejo with the ball for Westwood, trying to find some room across the middle. Good shoulder there from Dylan Roberts, able to thwart some of that Westwood attack, and now Westwood with the ball back in defense. Armando Lara going to win back that bad pass. Roberto Munoz looking for Sebastian Juarez, who was held onside there, it looked like by Jose Ramon, but the keeper will clear that one away. And this ball looks like going to go off of Balderas, out of bounds about midfield. That will set up a Westwood throw. Jacksonville able to win that one back in midfield. Armando Lara finds Juarez. Sebastian Juarez trying to find some room, gets a shot off just inside the 18. That one knocked high in the air by the Westwood goalkeeper, who comes up with it. Good flick there, finds Aiden Mendez. That ball broken up by Dylan Roberts. Cardenas now looking over for Roberto Munoz. Munoz finds Juarez. That one goes off the foot of Juarez to Armando Lara's head, who heads it on for Dylan Roberts. And Roberts, with the left-footed attempt, goes just wide left of the post. A great opportunity there for Jacksonville, just unable to finish. A great run from Dylan Roberts, who is playing right back and was almost in left forward territory there. Roberto Munoz gets back possession for the Indians. This ball played forward for Juarez, trying to win it against the Westwood defender and cleared away by Westwood. Panthers struggling to find the ball on offense, but they win it back here. This ball played forward but broken up by Cedillo. Good defense there by Juan Cedillo. Able to win it back once again. Westwood comes up with it, plays it off Cedillo and out of bounds. They'll set up a Westwood throw. Panthers trying to find some chances of their own here tonight against this highly ranked Jacksonville team. Very good in defense. And Zach Zimmerhansel going to play that one out. It's in the corner, but that will set up a throw in. Westwood probably looking for a long throw into the box, and it does appear that that's what is going to happen. Good save by Gustavo. Long throw off the head of a Westwood midfielder. Ethan Nava gets this one back to Chris Cardenas. Juarez looking forward for Nava, but finds Armando Lara, who looks back over the top for Dylan Roberts. Roberts gets it inside to Juarez, trying to control it and turn, but elects to get it back to Armando Lara. Good shot from distance from Chris Cardenas. Just a little too far out, as that was pretty easily saved by the Westwood keeper. Long high ball played forward. Good win on that 50-50 ball by Galvan. That goes off the head of Galvan out of bounds. So set up a Westwood throw-in. Westwood makes a sub in defense. Looks like that is Jade Mendez checking in at center back for the Panthers. Good pressure from Armando Lara. Westwood going to clear this one away, but into the head of Cedillo. Nava now finds Cardenas, looking for Roberto Munoz. Armando Lara trying to find Nava. That one a little out of reach of Ethan Nava. And Westwood going to reset once again. Chris Cardenas finds Sebastian Juarez. Good 1-2 with Armando Lara. Shot from distance from Juarez, collected easily by the keeper. Juarez almost reaching for that one. Didn't really get a good shot off. And long ball played forward, finds Zimmerhansel. Zimmerhansel now finds Balderas. Balderas turns and finds Roberto Munoz. Jacksonville working the ball around well. That pass from Armando Lara, intended for Juarez, broken up in defense. And now Westwood trying to create an attack of their own, but this one going to be broken up by Ethan Nava, who finds Dylan Roberts. Roberts across the field to Roberto Munoz. Lots of room back here for the Indian strikers. Roberto Munoz plays a long ball over the top for Ethan Nava. Nava going to try to collect it inside the 18, but that one cleared away by Jose Roman. That will set up a Jacksonville throw. A little over halfway now through this first half. Jacksonville with a 2-0 lead. Roberto Munoz looking back for Balderas. Balderas gets this one into the middle, trying to find Chris Cardenas, who's unable to come up with it. Now cleared away by Westwood. That pass a little behind Balderas from Zimmerhansel, goes out of bounds. Armando Lara going to flick this one forward, but finds Roman in defense. Good passing from Jacksonville. Nava going to find Munoz. Munoz with some room and finds Juarez, who is wide open. Sebastian Juarez doesn't quite get enough on it. That one going to go off the foot of the keeper and then cleared away by Westwood. Good shot there from Roberto Munoz just inside the 18. It's going to go wide left, out of bounds. Set up a Westwood goal kick. Jacksonville with a number of chances here in the first half, only connecting on 2 goals from Jacob Gonzalez so far, but a lot of chances as we've seen several shots from Sebastian Juarez in just the last few minutes. Ethan Nava finds Juarez. Good 1-2 from Juarez. Nava looking to get this ball across the middle, finds Roberto Munoz, who hits a great screaming ball in there, but it's going to go off the side net, unfortunately out of bounds. That will give Westwood another goal kick, but yet another good opportunity from Jacksonville. And a great cross played by Nava, finding Roberto Munoz on that back post. Westwood still struggling on offense against this Jacksonville defense. Zimmerhansel plays that one forward, and this one going to be contested in the midfield and won back by Westwood. Long ball from Roman, going to go out of bounds. Head coach Rudy Jaramillo catching that one on the sideline. Dylan Roberts gets this one forward for Juarez. That one cleared away, but Chris Cardenas comes up with it for Jacksonville. Good touch there from Lara, able to get that one away from the defender and find Juarez. Juarez now up the right side, trying to find some room to get a cross in. Does get the cross in, but no one there for Jacksonville, as Westwood clears that one outside. Hard foul there from Chris Cardenas on Aiden Mendez. Gonna draw a Westwood foul. Really hard foul there from Chris Cardenas. Probably lucky that he did not get a yellow card on that one, as compared to most of the other things we've seen so far in this game, that one of the harder fouls that we've probably seen not only in this game but so far here at home this season. No card given though, which is a good thing for Jacksonville. Dylan Roberts trying to clear that one away, goes off the foot of the Westwood attacker. I believe that is Jonathan Trejo over here on this left side for Westwood up top. And Trejo going to throw this one into the middle. Long throw finds the head of Cedillo. Cleared away, and Dylan Roberts content to let this one go out for a goal kick. Gustavo Arellano in goal tonight for the Indians. Gonna kick this one away. Low ball finds Galvan in the midfield. That one goes off the chest of Galvan. And now headed back the other way, Roberto Munoz with a great through ball, finding Sebastian Juarez, who is onside, and a great finish from Juarez, finding that left side net away from the keeper, and Jacksonville takes a 3-0 lead
Sebastian Juarez.
Here in the 25th minute in the first half. 15:02 remaining in this first half, and a huge goal there to extend this to a 3-0 game from Sebastian Juarez. Looks like Jacksonville going to make some subs here. Christian Juarez and Rolando Munoz coming in for the Indians. Chris Cardenas and Yair Balderas coming off for Jacksonville. Trejo going to get this one back into play. Finds the foot of Roman in defense. Jacksonville pressuring early. Armando Lara trying to win this one back. Westwood is able to clear that one away, but then quickly headed back the other way by Rolando Munoz. Galvan trying to win that one back. Roberto Munoz able to do so. Juarez finds Nava. Nava with some space down the right side, trying to get past the defender. And good move there from Ethan Nava. Now just needs to get this one across. Does get it across. That one tipped away by the keeper. Roberto Munoz comes up with it. Finds Juarez. Dylan Roberts trying to find the foot of Ethan Nava, who goes down to the turf. Tough to stop there on turf quite like that. A little easier on grass when you can kind of get those studs in and dig, but on the turf where it's a little bit slicker, some of those stops and cuts are a little tougher to do. Gabino Galvan finds Roberts. Roberts trying to get that one inside to Juarez. That one goes off the chest of a Westwood defender. But Roberts able to win it back over here on this near side. Galvan plays this one forward looking for Juarez, and that one going to be just out of reach for Juarez and cleared away by Westwood. I believe that is Jade Mendez that cleared that ball away for Westwood. Dylan Roberts with the throw. That one goes off the head of Roberto Munoz. Finding Armando Lara. Little miscommunication there between Lara and Gabino Galvan, and Westwood comes away with it, but quickly won back by Jacksonville, who looks to transition to attack. Christian Juarez with the ball now on the far side of the field. Rolando Munoz trying to create some space. Good defense there from Westwood. Galvan finds Roberts. Good turn from Galvan to create some space. Going to play this one across to Rolando Munoz. Munoz looks inside. Plays this one forward to Lara, who finds Christian Juarez out wide, trying to get the cross in, and this one going to go off the foot of a Westwood defender out of bounds. And that will give Jacksonville a corner. Looks like Roberto Munoz headed over to the far corner to take this one. Munoz cross comes in off the head of a defender, but a great volley there from Ethan Nava. That all happened so fast, I'm surprised Nava got a foot on it. And if he could have directed that on goal, that would have been another great opportunity for Jacksonville, but just wide is the result there from that play, and that will set up a Westwood goal kick. Jacob Gonzalez, Carol Cardenas, Edgar Morera, and Jonathan Frias come back into the game for Jacksonville. Long ball played forward from Roman. Jacksonville going to win this one back quickly. Rolando Munoz now looking back for Morera, who plays it back to Gustavo. Gustavo Arellano in goal once again for the Indians tonight. Christian Juarez looking inside to Munoz. That ball played a little too far out in front of Juarez. Westwood going to win it back. Good defense there from Rolando. Carol Cardenas finds Roberto Munoz across to Frias, looking forward for Jacob Gonzalez. Carol Cardenas comes up with the ball, finds Nava down the right side. Good 1-2 from Nava to Gonzalez. Nava gets this one across, and a great header from Carol Cardenas at the top of the 6-yard box, finds the back of the net.
Number 23, Carol Cardenas.
Carol Cardenas makes this a 4-0 game with 10:26 left in the first half. Great first half so far from the Indians, and we really haven't seen the park the bus strategy from Westwood here so far in this game. We may see it in the second half. They may go in at halftime and kind of decide they need to rethink things, but Westwood not really having much opportunity to create chances as Jacksonville is winning it in the attacking third, as they did there with Jacob Gonzalez. That ball played forward for Gonzalez from Carol Cardenas, played out of bounds. That will set up a Jacksonville corner. Roberto Munoz coming over to take this corner for the Indians. Westwood going to make a sub here with just under 10 minutes remaining in the first half. Jacksonville with numbers in the box. Roberto Munoz plays this one across. No one home for Jacksonville, but Cedillo plays it back across. great cross there from Cedillo, finds the foot of Jacob Gonzalez. Maybe just a little too much on that ball from Cedillo on the cross as that goes off the foot of Jacob Gonzalez and bounces about 20 yards back the other way. Jacksonville winning it back once again, and it looks like Jacob Gonzalez is going to be called for the foul. Another great opportunity for the Indians here in this first half, as they have created a number of chances tonight and so far have answered on 4 of those. Carol Cardenas with a little push in the back. They're going to be called for the foul. That will set up a Westwood free kick inside of Jacksonville's 45-yard line. Jose Roman going to play this one forward for the Panthers. Long ball played forward. Good header there in defense from Herrera. Roberto Munoz has Nava making a run. We'll play it over the top for Ethan Nava. This one going to be just out of reach. Great play from the keeper, and Jacksonville with a very dangerous attack as the Westwood keeper was out of net. Christian Juarez finds Jacob Gonzalez. Good turn and shot from Gonzalez. That one going to be deflected out of bounds by Jose Roman. That will set up Jose Escarino to throw this ball in. Roberto Munoz fires from distance. That one off target to the right. That will go out of bounds. Westwood goal kick. That goal kick finds the foot of Carol Cardenas, unable to control it, goes through his legs. Westwood going to take over possession here in midfield. Long ball played forward. Good header by Cedillo, and able to get that one back the other way for Jacksonville. This ball finds Christian Juarez. Juarez looking forward for Jacob Gonzalez. Goes off of a Westwood defender. Christian Juarez plays this one forward for Carol Cardenas, who shot so narrowly misses the inside far post. That will go out of bounds, set up a Westwood goal kick. Great chance there. Just kind of got tangled up there about the top of the 6-yard box, did Carol Cardenas, and unable to get a really good shot off, but still narrowly missed the post on the far side. Christian Juarez trying to maintain control of that one. That goes off his foot out of bounds, so Westwood going to have another goal kick. Long ball played forward from Roman. Roberto Munoz on the other end of that. Broken up by Westwood. And Jonathan Frias with some good defense there for Jacksonville. Able to win that ball back. Possession kind of changing hands rapidly here in the midfield. Now Westwood plays this long ball over the top, looking for Trejo. Good keeper call there from Gustavo. In goal tonight for the Indians. Ethan Nava plays this one forward for Munoz. Roberto Munoz looking for Carol Cardenas. Cardenas has Jacob Gonzalez forward, but Jacob Gonzalez a little ahead of the defender as that ball was played through. Going to be called for offsides. It's very close. If Carol Cardenas could have played that ball through a second sooner, I believe Jacob Gonzalez would have been on sides. This ball goes out of bounds. Good defense from Jose Escarino, but looks like they are going to say that that ball went off of Escarino. This ball played in, finds the foot of Zavala. Good defense by Jacob Gonzalez. This ball working forward quickly. Carol Cardenas looking for Gonzalez. A good look there from Carol Cardenas, just unable to connect and get it through behind that Westwood defender. Ball goes out. Jacksonville throw. Rolando Munoz quick to throw it in. Finds Carol Cardenas. Now Frias looking forward. Finds Cardenas again. This ball played through. Ethan Nava gets there. Plays that one across. A good look from Nava. Unable to connect. Christian Juarez wins it back for Jacksonville. And trying to find Rolando Munoz down the left side. The ball played a little too far away for Rolando, and that's going to go out of bounds. Westwood throw. Long throw for Westwood. Jacksonville going to break that up quickly. Jonathan Frias now finds Jose Escarino. Escarino has some room down the right side, but unable to get past Alexander Coronel. That ball played forward from Coronel into the Indian defense. Cedillo going to let this one go, and Arellano in goal, going to collect and clear this one away. Long ball played forward from Gustavo. Finds Carol Cardenas. That one goes off the foot of Cardenas, and Westwood going to be content to play that ball out of bounds. Rolando Munoz going to get this one back in play quickly. Finds Frias. Frias with lots of room in the middle of the field. Finds Roberto Munoz. Herrera over to Rolando. That ball plays forward. Westwood going to win it back in the midfield. Jacksonville kind of had a hole there in the middle of the field. Jacob Gonzalez wins that one back from Roman. Good defense on this attacking end of the field for Jacksonville once again. And that ball just out of reach of Ethan Nava, unable to keep that one in. That will go out for a Westwood throw. Looks like Jose Roman going to throw this one in as well for the Panthers. Long throw forward from Roman, finds the foot of Coronel. Roberto Munoz playing this one forward, finds the foot of Carol Cardenas, who's looking forward for Christian Juarez. Lots of room over there on that side of the field for Christian Juarez, who had more time than I think he thought he did as he turns and tries to play that one across. That one kind of awkward as he's falling backwards, goes off his foot and out of bounds. So we'll set up a Westwood goal kick. Long ball played forward by Roman, finds the foot of Roberto Munoz. Good trap there from Munoz, able to kill that dead right at his feet. Roberto Munoz now trying to find some space. Finds Cardenas. Westwood playing some good defense, defending with numbers over here. Christian Juarez trying to get this one across. That one goes off the ankle of the Westwood defender, and then that ball headed away by said defender goes out of bounds. Good trap from Roberto Munoz. Able to control that one really well. Is going to go down inside the box, and that will set up what should be a Jacksonville penalty kick just before the half. Jacksonville will be awarded a penalty kick here as time was expiring in the first half. I think Roberto Munoz went down with about 5 seconds left, and That will give Jacksonville a PK to end the half. So Roberto Munoz looks like going to take this penalty for Jacksonville. Hard shot driven in, left of the keeper, finds the back of the net, and that will do it for the first half, as that penalty kick
by Roberto Munoz.
from Roberto
Score at the
Munoz
half,
makes this
Jacksonville
a
5, Palestine Westwood
5-0
0.
game at the half for Jacksonville. Great first half from the Indians. And I don't know if that was the game plan from Westwood. After talking to head coach Rudy Jaramillo before the game, he showed me a picture from the last time that they played in Westwood, where Westwood had 11 guys basically inside the 18-yard box from about the 30-minute mark remaining in the first half, and played that way the rest of the game. So we'll see if we see that here tonight from the Panthers, as Jacksonville has stretched this out to a 5-0 lead with goals from Roberto Munoz, Carol Cardenas, Sebastian Juarez, and 2 goals from Jacob Gonzalez to start the game off. Thank you for tuning in on JISD Live tonight for this district matchup. We would like to remind you that coming up on Friday this week, we have the boys here at home once again taking on the Hudson Hornets. JV slated to start at 5, varsity at 6:30. And then no home games next Tuesday, but next Friday we have a doubleheader as the girls soccer take on the Trinity Tigers in their last home game of the season. So that will be senior night here for the maidens, and that should start about 5 o'clock. And then next Friday we also have the boys versus the Trinity Tigers here at home following the girls game. So looking at roughly a 6:30, maybe 7 o'clock start there, depending on senior night festivities. Great first half from the Indians. We'll look to have more of the same in the second half. So I will step away for just a moment and join you once again for the second half of play here from the historic Tomato Bowl. Jacksonville taking the field to get this second half underway with a 5-0 lead over the Palestine Westwood Panthers here in this big district matchup. Every game between now and 2 Fridays from now, when Palestine comes here, are important as ever. As if Jacksonville takes down the number 1 ranked Palestine Wildcats, I should point out, as they are still, I believe, the only undefeated team so far on the season in Class 4A. Palestine with a great team, took down the Indians 3-0 last Tuesday in Palestine, but come here for the final game of the regular season for your Jacksonville Indians on senior night. And if Jacksonville can win out, they will have a shot at the district title with a win over Palestine. Not entirely sure what the tiebreaker scenario would look like if they do end up tied in district. But every game very important from here on out. And Jacksonville looking to finish this one with a strong second half as they lead 5-0 and are probably going to look to stretch that out as they have many times this season in the second half and come away with a big win here tonight at home. Zimmer Hansel gets the ball for the Indians, finds Balderas over here on the near side of the field. Yair Balderas looking across for Jacob Gonzalez. Good turn there from Gonzalez, but that ball going to go a little too far away from him and collected by the keeper. Looks like there may have been a keeper change. Either there was a keeper change or the keeper changed shirts at halftime. That ball played across from Jonathan Trejo, intended for Alexander Coronel. Goes out of bounds. That will set up a Jacksonville throw. Yair Balderas set to get this one back into play. Actually, it looks like they're going to say that that ball was deflected off the foot of Roberto Munoz and went out of bounds without being touched by Coronel. So Westwood will win the ball back. Trejo trying to find some room. Yair Balderas says no. Zimmer Hansel trying to find Galvan forward. That one broken up, but able to play it out of bounds. Jonathan Trejo going to get this one back in for Westwood. Ball played forward from Carol Cardenas and back to Munoz. Good passing here from Jacksonville, finding Armando Lara forward. Now Jacob Gonzalez with some room, gets the shot off and just over the crossbar as that comes off of the crossbar of the uprights. A great opportunity and a booming shot from Jacob Gonzalez going just over the goal. That will set up a Westwood goal kick. Jose Roman sends that one forward for Westwood, and a foul is going to be called, it looks like, on Gabino Galvan. That will set up a Panther free kick. Looks like Isaiah Zavala going to play this one forward for Westwood. Lots of room over on the left side for the Panthers. Elects to play it forward, and that ball finds the head of Balderas. Good turn from Westwood. Trejo trying to find some room. Good call to come out from Gustavo. That one's going to go off of Jacksonville out of bounds for a Westwood corner. That really, so far, has been the best opportunity Westwood has had at a chance on goal. And I believe this is their first corner of the game. Zavala going to play this one in for the Panthers. Ball played across, headed away by Roberto Munoz. Armando Lara on the receiving end of that header with lots of room and a full head of steam. As Armando Lara works down the left side, gets this ball across, trying to find Jacob Gonzalez, broken up in defense by Westwood and played quickly up the field. Good defense from Galvan over on the far side of the field. This ball going to go out of bounds for Jacksonville. Dylan Roberts gets this one in to Rangel. Rangel finds Zimmerhansel. Zimmerhansel looking forward, finds Carol Cardenas. Roberto Munoz receives that pass from Cardenas, and that pass from Munoz is broken up by Zavala. Zavala looks forward for Trejo. Trejo's pass too far out in front of the attacker, and Rangel going to let Arellano collect that one inside the 18. Good play there from Jacob Gonzalez. That one go off the chest of Jacob Gonzalez, out of bounds. They'll set up a Westwood throw. Long throw forward, gets past a couple Jacksonville defenders, but then cleared away by Johan Rangel. Roberto Munoz collects that ball played forward from Westwood. And Jacksonville on attack once again. Long ball played forward from Balderas. Not sure if that was intended to be a shot or if it was just a really long ball played forward, but that one safely into the hands of the Westwood keeper. That punt from the keeper finds Carol Cardenas. Jacksonville quickly back on the attack. Balderas working down the left side, gets across in. That one too far out in front of any of the Jacksonville attackers and will go out of bounds for, I believe, a Westwood throw on the very far side of the field near the corner. Westwood gonna get this one back into play. Dangerous ball played across the middle. Jacksonville not quite able to get there, but quickly winning the back possession in the midfield. Jacob Gonzalez trying to take the shot. That one deflected, but then the left-footed shot deflected away by the keeper. Another good opportunity for Jacksonville. This one goes out of bounds. Dylan Roberts gets the ball. Now gets it forward for Ramirez, but it looks like they're going to get Ramirez for the offsides. So that will turn over possession to Westwood. Plays it forward. Good defense there from Galvan, finding Jacob Gonzalez forward. Roberto Munoz looking inside for Ramirez. Ramirez trying to find some space, connects with Carol Cardenas. Armando Lara trying to get this one back outside to Balderas, broken up by Westwood, and Westwood going to clear this one out of bounds. Jacksonville will retain possession with the throw. Roberto Munoz receives the ball from Balderas. Gabino Galvan working across the field. Rangel finds Ramirez, who looks down the sideline for Dylan Roberts. Cross played in from Roberts. Very dangerous as it was connected by Carol Cardenas about the penalty marker, but goes wide off the foot of Carol Cardenas. Out of bounds, and that will set up another Westwood goal kick. Long ball played forward from Roman. That goes off the head of Carol Cardenas. Ball played forward. Armando Lara connects with Nathan Ramirez. Ramirez with a shot from distance, collected by the Westwood keeper. Roberto Munoz winning that 50-50 ball as that puck came right to his feet. Westwood trying to create some attack. Trejo with the ball now, trying to
find some passes to get past Zach Zimmerhansel, and that one's going to be played out by Nathan Conway, out of bounds. Jonathan Trejo down on the field for Westwood. Not sure if maybe he stepped wrong as he was trying to turn around to grab that ball. But it does look like they are going to get Trejo off the field. Looks like he should be fine as he's getting off under his own power, but going to go take a rest for a little bit. And coming into the game, I believe, is Diego Ferratiz. Nathan Ramirez gets the ball for the Indians, finds Munoz. Munoz forward to Carol Cardenas, back to Munoz inside, looking for Jacob Gonzalez up top. That ball splits Gonzalez and Armando Lara. Jacksonville with another good opportunity, just unable to connect on that final pass to get inside the box. Dylan Roberts with a good ball across, finds Lara. That ball played just behind Armando Lara, who's able to get a foot to it, but nothing with any power. That one collected easily by the Westwood keeper. Roberto Munoz going to be called for the foul over here on the near side. Jacksonville has created a number of chances so far in these first 12 minutes of the second half. Just none have been super threatening. This ball played forward, finds the foot of Jacob Gonzalez. Good shot from Gonzalez. That one deflected away by the keeper and then collected just inside the 5-yard line. So going to roll this one out to the defender. Westwood working over to this near side of the field. That one broken up by Galvan, who has been rock solid on defense so far this season for the Indians. Gabino Galvan now with a chance of his own inside the 18. That one's going to get broken up as he had two Westwood defenders on him and played out of bounds. That will give Jacksonville the ball with a throw-in. Good opportunity there from Gabino Galvan. Just needed to have like one more touch to get closer to the end line. Roberto Munoz plays this ball way across the field for Dylan Roberts. Roberts finds Ramirez. Ramirez, good move, creates some space. Carol Cardenas looking forward. That one goes off of a Westwood defender and out of bounds. I believe that was cleared away by Cameron Corwell for the Panthers. Long throw in from Balderas. Armando Lara going to get his foot in as that one's cleared away by Westwood. That's going to go off of Lara out of bounds. It will be a Westwood goal kick. A number of Indians checking back into the game. Jose Escarino, Sebastian Juarez, Rolando Munoz, and Jonathan Frias coming back into the game for Jacksonville. Long ball played forward from Roman, finds the head of Carol Cardenas. That header broken up by Westwood. Westwood with some numbers now on the attack. Looks down the sideline for Aiden Mendez. Gets it across, good header away by Zimmerhansel. Carol Cardenas gets it back to Rangel, who clears it up the field for the Indians. Sebastian Juarez now looking over for Armando Lara on this left side of the field. Rolando Munoz coming in with a big run, trying to find some space down this left side. Gets it inside to Juarez, who plays it across for Jacob Gonzalez. Gonzalez trying to find the foot of Armando Lara. Slide tackled away in defense by Westwood. Long throw from Rolando Munoz, flicked on by Gonzalez. Sebastian Juarez trying to find some space. Got about 3 defenders on him. Ramirez gets through and buries that one far post. Huge finish there from Nathan Ramirez.
Indian goal by number 17, Nathan Ramirez.
That extends Jacksonville with a 6-0 lead now, just under 25 minutes remaining. Coming back into the game for the Indians, we have Christian Juarez and Ethan Nava. That ball goes out of bounds on the far side of the field. Actually, foul called, excuse me. It's going to set up a Jacksonville free kick. Looks like Jonathan Frias going to play this one into the box for the Indians. Long ball played forward off the head of Rolando Munoz. Jose Escarino collects for Jacksonville, looking inside for Sebastian Juarez, but cleared away by Westwood. Rolando Munoz winning it back for the Indians. Christian Juarez looking to take a shot from distance. That one off to the left. Little off target there for Christian Juarez from distance. Daniel Leon and Cole Killingsworth coming into the game for Jacksonville. Looks like Jacksonville going to move some guys around. Jacob Gonzalez coming off. Rolando Munoz moving up top. Christian Juarez finding the foot of Jose Escarino. Now Juarez looking forward. Christian Juarez with the ball now for the Indians. Finds Sebastian Juarez. Sebastian plays this one back to Jose, but just out of reach of Jose Escarino, out of bounds. That will set up a Panther throw-in on this near side of the field. Westwood going to get this ball back into play. Jacksonville with numbers. That pass finds the foot of Christian Juarez. Juarez looking forward, finds Rolando Munoz. Rolando trying to find some space. Plays that ball a little too far out in front and cleared away by Cameron Corwell. Out of bounds. Jacksonville set to throw. Looks like Edgar Morera going to come back into the game for the Indians. Armando Lara coming off. This ball from Cole Killingsworth played in. Looks like they're going to get Jacksonville for the offsides. That is very close to the end line on that offsides. Westwood trying to find some space down the far side of the field. That one going to go out. Good defense from Killingsworth. Going to throw this one in. That one going to go off the head of a Panther out of bounds. Killingsworth will throw in once again for the Indians. Long throw over the top from Killingsworth, looking for Rolando. Rolando trying to beat this one to the end line, is able to do so, and Sebastian Juarez with the finish. Huge goal there from Sebastian Juarez, finishing after a great run from Rolando Munoz, who played a great ball after he saved that from going out of bounds, and Sebastian Juarez with a great finish for the Indians inside the 6-yard box. That extends this lead for the Indians out to 7-0 as we are nearing the 20 minutes remaining here in the second half. Westwood working the ball back in their defensive third of the field, which has been a dangerous spot tonight as Jacksonville has attacked with force. Good shot there from Rolando Munoz, going to be collected by the keeper. Just a little low, maybe didn't quite get his foot on that one like he wanted to. Long ball played forward from the Westwood keeper. That goes off the head of a Westwood player and collected in defense by Rangel. Christian Juarez plays this one forward for Sebastian. A little 1-2 there from the Juarez duo. And Rolando Munoz going to try to get a cross in, deflected away by Westwood. That will go out of bounds for a corner. Rolando looks like he jogged over there to the corner to take this corner kick and get this one inside the box for Jacksonville. Jacksonville needing to get some numbers here inside the box. That one goes just over the head of Sebastian Juarez and cleared away by Westwood. Ethan Nava collects and sends this one through the uprights. Just a little high there from Nava on the volley. Goes through the uprights and out of bounds. Westwood going to have another goal kick here in this game. They've had quite a few of those here tonight in the Tomato Bowl, as Jacksonville has spent maybe 75 or 80% of the game at least on this Westwood end of the field. Herrera plays this ball forward. Sebastian Juarez finds Christian Juarez. Good left-footed shot there from Christian Juarez, collected by the keeper. Jose Escarino plays this ball forward for Christian Juarez. Juarez trying to find some room down this left side as he has a couple Westwood defenders on him. Good turn there from Frias. Gets that to Herrera, who looks forward for Sebastian Juarez. Juarez trying to play that one through. Cleared away by Westwood, out of bounds. Jacksonville with the throw in near midfield. Long throw finds Sebastian. Now inside to Christian Juarez, who looks to take the shot from the top of the 18. That one straight at the keeper, easily saved by the Westwood keeper. Killingsworth plays this one inside to Nava. Herrera finds Escarino. Christian Juarez now forward for Escarino. Ball plays in. That goes off the crossbar. Rolando trying to get this one back in to Sebastian, but unable to do so. Panthers collect in defense and are now on the attack. Aiden Mendez down this left side. That ball goes out of bounds. Jacksonville with the throw in. Long ball played forward. Rolando going to head this one inside Frias finding Christian Juarez. And it looks like foul called. Maybe on Sebastian Juarez. Didn't look like there was a whole lot in that foul, but foul call that will give Westwood a free kick from just shy of their, actually just on their 20-yard line. Long ball played forward, finds the foot of Zavala, but Jacksonville quickly on defense. Christian Juarez now looking to take a shot from distance. That one goes off the back of a Westwood defender, but collected easily by the keeper. Ethan Nava wins that header in the midfield for Jacksonville. Rolando Munoz trying to find some space, has two defenders on him. Jacksonville able to win back possession quickly as they have defended well inside the attacking third. Whenever they've lost possession tonight, they have won it back almost immediately for the most part. Sebastian Juarez trying to find some space with numbers in the box for Westwood. That shot from Christian Juarez deflected away. Rolando tried to get there. Looks like they're going to get someone up top for Jacksonville on an offsides. I would assume that will probably be going against Rolando Munoz. For the offsides, as he was trying to follow up that shot off the deflection of the keeper. Another good opportunity for the Indians. And another shot from Christian Juarez that has just kind of been right at the keeper. I really think where he's at on the field when he's shooting those balls, if he could get them towards the post and away from the keeper, he'd probably have 3 or 4 goals at this point. But so far, most of his shots have gone directly at the keeper, which has been easily saved here for Westwood. Jacksonville with a 7-0 lead with just over 13 minutes remaining in this game. Christian Juarez working inside once again, gets this one off to Sebastian Juarez, who fakes the shot, looks for Cole Killingsworth. Little extracurricular activity there. And Cole Killingsworth gets this one forward. That one goes off of a Westwood defender out of bounds. It will set up a Jacksonville corner. Looks like Rolando Munoz is going to go over and take the corner for the Indians. Nathan Ramirez coming back into the game for Jacksonville. Jonathan Frias checking back out. Munoz set to send this one in. High ball played to the back post. No one really there from Jacksonville, but Nathan Ramirez gets it back inside. Sebastian Juarez with a good shot that went straight up in the air as it was deflected off of a Westwood defender. Looked like it could have gone in even after that, and the keeper able to get a hand on it and deflect it out and then cleared away by a Panther defender. Nathan Ramirez gets this one back inside, goes off of a Westwood defender and finds the back of the net. Lucky break there for the Indians as that ball
Indian goal by number 17.
was not
Nathan Ramirez.
on target from Nathan Ramirez as he was playing that ball across the front of the goal and goes off of a Westwood defender's maybe shin, maybe knee, and into the goal. So that goal from Nathan Ramirez extending this out to a 8-0 lead for Jacksonville with just over 11 minutes remaining in the game. Westwood with a throw in on the far side of the field. Gets this one back inside. Now played back into the Westwood defense. This pass going to be broken up by Christian Juarez, who has lots of room. Takes a shot from outside the 18. This one wide left. Christian Juarez shooting from distance, but I'd like to see him get a little more inside the 18. Maybe get a pass, a little 1-2 there from Sebastian Juarez, who's up top on this side of the field. And get a good shot from inside the 18, as most of his shots that he's taken so far in the second half have come from maybe they've been outside the 10-yard line, I believe, for most of them, which if you are unable to see it, that ball played in, finds the foot of Sebastian Juarez, who finds the back of the net. But as I was saying, if you're unable to see it on the broadcast, it does look like it shows up decently well, as the lines for the 18-yard box and the 6-yard box are both gray, and they come out to about the 8-yard line on the football field. But that finish from Sebastian Juarez, I believe, gives him a hat trick here tonight, as that is his third goal, and that extends this to a 9-0 lead for Jacksonville. Just under 10 minutes remaining. Jacksonville still on the attack. Nathan Ramirez collects this ball looking for Christian Juarez. That one broken up by Zavala. Good defense from Edgar Morera. Able to find Christian Juarez. No foul called. Sebastian Juarez now with the ball for Jacksonville, working forward. Looks for Rolando Munoz, who's trying to get it inside to Ethan Nava, but cleared away by a Westwood defender. I know we've talked about it in the past in several of the games, but Westwood's white with light orange numbers are very tough to read here under the lights from the Tomato Bowl, where Jacksonville with the dark blue and white numerals at home. Pretty easy to read. Have to give props to whoever designed those jerseys, because it is very easy to tell what number everyone is from the press box. Christian Juarez now working inside for Jacksonville. This one going to go out of bounds. Just couldn't quite get a foot on it before it went out of bounds, as he was trying to get to the end line and get a ball into the middle. Good idea there from Christian Juarez, but goes out of bounds. Long ball played across the field from Westwood on the goal kick. Rolando Munoz able to collect that ball for Jacksonville. Westwood with some good defense here from Zavala. This ball broken up by Christian Juarez. Sebastian Juarez trying to backheel it to Christian. Comes up with the ball himself here on defense in the attacking third for Jacksonville. Sebastian Juarez with another opportunity. Westwood going to be able to clear this one to the top of the 18, where Rolando Munoz wins it back for Jacksonville. Long shot from Munoz, narrowly goes over the crossbar, as it goes between the crossbar of the goal and the crossbar of the uprights. Very good shot there from Rolando Munoz. Now Jacksonville going to make a couple subs here once again. Gabino Galvan and Carol Cardenas coming on for the Indians, with Sebastian Juarez and Nathan Ramirez coming off, and with 6:26 and counting left in the game, that would probably be the last we see of both of those guys tonight, as Jacksonville leads 9-0. So Westwood wins this ball back in defense. Zavala trying to find someone. Gets it back in defense for Westwood. Long ball played forward. This flicked on and out of bounds. Not sure where the Westwood attacker was trying to go with that ball, as I think he was about 4 or 5 yards off the sideline when he flicked that ball on out of bounds. So it is important to know where you are on the field when you're receiving the ball and going to try to flick it on like that. Jacksonville going to get this one back to Gustavo, who finds Rangel. Now Marrera with the ball with some space in the middle of the field. Going to work it over to this near side for Escarino. Christian Juarez playing this one forward. Back heel by Galvan. Finds Carol Cardenas. Escarino now with the ball inside, looking to get a ball in. Finds Gabino Galvan, whose shot goes wide left. Another good opportunity here for Jacksonville. 5 minutes remaining here in this game. Long ball played forward from Roman off the head of Jose Escarino. Christian Juarez looking inside for Galvan. That ball going to be cleared away by a Westwood defender. Goes off the foot of Gabino Galvan and out of bounds. So Westwood will have the throw. That throw flicked on by Trejo, now played forward by Escarino. Killingsworth with the ball on the far side after a pass from Carol Cardenas. Very sneaky ball there from Rolando Munoz, trying to get that ball into the middle. And that one just out of reach of Gabino Galvan and the Jacksonville attack. It's going to go all the way across the field out of bounds. So Westwood will have a throw in. Ball played in. Carol Cardenas on the receiving end of that throw. Gabino Galvan trying to win back the ball for the Indians. This ball finds the foot of Trejo, who makes some moves and is going to be fouled. Looks like that foul going to go against Christian Juarez, and that will set up a Westwood free kick. Long ball played forward from Zavala. That finds the foot of Jose Escarino, who works quickly up the near side of the field. Gets it over to Ethan Nava. Nava looking forward for Gabino Galvan. Galvan gets the shot across. Finds Jose Escarino coming in, and that shot awkwardly off the foot of Jose Escarino goes wide. You can hear the Jacksonville bench cannot believe that Jose Escarino was unable to finish that. Great play, unable to finish though. Christian Juarez trying to play that ball through, cleared away by Westwood. That's going to go out of bounds. It'll be a Jacksonville corner. Looks like Escarino going to come over and play this one into the box for Jacksonville. 2 minutes remaining here in the game for the Indians. Jacksonville, it looks like, trying to get to double digits here before the end of the game. That ball is going to go off of a Westwood defender out of bounds. It will set up another Jacksonville corner. So Escarino going to send this one in for the Indians once again. Long ball played back post over the head of Rolando Munoz and then cleared high by Ethan Nava. Ethan Nava needing to get his body over the ball whenever he is playing those volleys in, as we've seen him hit 2 through the uprights here tonight. It's a tough thing to do, that's for sure. But just one of those things that you have to kind of think about almost whenever you're going for those volleys, is just being able to keep them low and on target. Christian Juarez takes a shot from distance. That one off the post. Christian Juarez nearly finds the net from way out off the post and rolls out of bounds. So Westwood will get a throw. Juarez finds Edgar Marrera now across the field to Cole Killingsworth, who's trying to find some space on the far side of the field. Good defense by Westwood, able to break that up. Killingsworth gets the cross in anyway. Ethan Nava tries to put this one in. That shot from Nava a little low, deflected away, and then Christian Juarez trying to collect the ball is met by a Westwood defender, and that goes off the defender out of bounds. So that will set up another Jacksonville corner, but not before the end of the game. So Jacksonville with a big 9-0 win here tonight from the historic Tomato Bowl over the Palestine Westwood Panthers. Another big win here for the Indians. A number of people on the scoreboard tonight for Jacksonville, as Sebastian Juarez had a hat trick. Roberto Munoz had a PK right before the half. Jacob Gonzalez opened up with 2 goals in the first 10 minutes for Jacksonville. Nathan Ramirez had 2 goals of his own, and Carol Cardenas with a header early in the first half. Those are your scorers here tonight from the Tomato Bowl. We would like to remind you that Friday here at home, the boys soccer take on the Hudson Hornets. JV slated to start at 5, varsity to follow about 6:30. And then the next Friday, we have a doubleheader as the girls and boys both will take on the Trinity Tigers. This is the girls' last home game of the regular season. So it will be senior night. So if you would like to come and experience those festivities here in the Tomato Bowl, come on up next Friday. Girls are scheduled to start at 5, boys to follow about 6:30, maybe 7 o'clock. As always, a huge thank you to Lee Traylor and the JHS audio video production class students here, as they always do a fantastic job on all of these broadcasts for JISD Live. That's going to do it here from the Tomato Bowl here tonight. So thank you to Lee Traylor and his students for all of their hard work. I'm Ryan Travis. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great night.